Whether you're a history enthusiast eager to wander through ancient ruins, a nature lover yearning to explore pristine wilderness, or a foodie craving the tantalizing flavors of local cuisine, Europe has something to offer for every traveler. From iconic landmarks to hidden gems off the beaten path, this curated list promises to ignite your wanderlust and inspire your next European adventure. So get ready as we begin this journey. Number 24 is a must visit. Number 1. Canals of Bruges. The Canals of Bruges, which run through the heart of the Old Town, have served as transportation routes for many years. Bruges' picturesque waterways expanded alongside the city as it grew from its original location on the banks of the Ray River. In order to facilitate the transportation of necessities within the town, the canals were excavated from the river for commercial shipping. Number 2. Versailles, France. The home of King Louis XIV of France is widely regarded as one of Europe's most magnificent castles. This site used to be a simple hunting lodge, but the monarch decided to transform it into a mansion after falling behind a bit. According to historians, this building was the final straw that caused France to declare bankruptcy and spark a revolution. Designers at the height of their profession created Versailles. Spectacular opulence, historical importance, and breathtaking beauty all come together to make an impression that lasts centuries later. Number 3. Rovaniemi, Finland. The city is well known as Santa Claus's official hometown, and it is located in Lapland. In the winter, Rovaniemi offers a plethora of other activities, such as dog sledding, reindeer sledding, and snowmobiling. Despite the fact that you can traverse the Arctic Circle in Rovaniemi, the temperature drops well below freezing and snow falls frequently. Get out of the city and into the dark, where the stars will shine brighter and the colors will dance more gracefully. You might even be lucky enough to spot them in the city if the weather cooperates. Number 4. Cliffs of Moher. The Cliffs of Moher are a breathtaking natural attraction in the Irish county of Clare. Along the coastline, stretching 14 kilometers from Hag's Head to due south, are cliffs composed of 214 meters of steep stone. Looking out over the glistening seas, the Aran Islands are visible from the cliff tops. You can get a great view of the castle-like cliffs as you stroll along the coastal paths that run along the cliffs. Numerous films, including Harry Potter, have featured the cliffs, and they have also been the focus of numerous folk tales and stories. Number 5. Matterhorn. Although Egypt is famous for its pyramids, the Matterhorn in Italy and Switzerland is a man-made pyramid in its own right. This well-known mountain is among Europe's highest, standing at 4,478 meters, or 14,692 feet. Each of the 4 sides of the mountain is as rough as the others. Since its first ascent in 1865, this fabled mountain has been a popular climbing destination. On summer days, 150 people attempt to climb it. People who prefer to stay indoors and watch the clouds play hide and seek with the summit might be content to do just that. Number 6. Sagrada Família. This extraordinarily lavish church in Barcelona, officially known as the Basilica de la Sagrada Família, is the creation of the world-famous Catalan architect Antoni Gaudí. The Sagrada remains unfinished, 137 years after construction began on the church in 1882. The projected completion date of the building is 2026. Impressive 8 spires have already been built atop the fantastical church, which is a blend of Art Nouveau and Gothic styles. Another 10 spires are still in the planning stages. Attractive gargoyles and a building that is distinctly goddesque brings in hordes of sightseers who are transported to another dimension by its bizarre curves and twisted turrets. Number 7. Óbidos. If you're seeking a festive atmosphere, Portugal may not be your initial choice, but Óbidos is truly one of the most festive towns in Portugal. Óbidos is a picturesque destination that welcomes visitors throughout the year. The medieval castle walls serve as the centerpiece, accompanied by the charming cobblestone streets and vibrant houses. Without a doubt, though, the Christmas village stands out. The Óbidos Vila Natal, Christmas Village, which features a rink, festive decorations, and vendors offering hot cocoa, opens every year at the tail end of November and stays open until the first week of January. Number 8. Meteora. A wild landscape of hill-like boulders that dominate the skyline. Meteora, meaning elevated in Greek, is a jutting rock formation in Thessaly, Greece. The monasteries that cling clumsily to the rock add to the breathtaking beauty of the landscape. This religious site, which has been there since the 15th century and is accessible to this day thanks to staircases carved into the stone, is situated on cliffs. Holy Trinity Monastery, the most well-known of them all, stands majestically 400 meters above a natural rock tower, making it an absolutely stunning sight. Number 9. Prague Old Town. What makes the medieval Old Town of the capital of the Czech Republic so popular is the abundance of historical sites that it boasts. The Old Town Hall, located in the center of the Old Town Square, is home to the world's oldest working clock, the horloge, also known as the astronomical clock, which dates back to 1410. Number 10. Plitvice Lakes. Officials designated the Plitvice Lakes as a national park due to their stunning beauty. The Plitvice Lakes are a series of 16 lakes in central Croatia that receive over 1 million tourists annually. The lakes are best explored on foot, and you never know what kinds of creatures you might encounter along the way. Number 11. Tallinn Old City. Tallinn was once a prosperous city that was a member of the Hanseatic League, a trading alliance. In the Old City, which has been mostly unchanged since the 13th century, you can see the wealth of Tallinn's history. The grand merchants' houses and churches that line the cobblestone streets give it an authentic medieval feel. Town Hall Square, with its Gothic town hall, is one of the most important landmarks in this historical and cultural core of the capital of Estonia. Number 12. Gullfoss. There aren't likely many people in your circle who have been to Iceland. However, a visit to the breathtaking Gullfoss waterfalls might be worthwhile. An iconic Icelandic waterfall, Gullfoss can be found in the country's southernmost region. Since it receives its water supply from a glacier, it might look glacier-like at times. The Ölfusá River makes a right-angle turn, and the waterfall starts right after that. It then drops 3 steps into a canyon that's 35 meters deep. Number 13. Bay of Kotor. Visit Kotor Bay in southwestern Montenegro when you're in the mood for stunning landscapes. Adorable little towns encircle this Adriatic Bay, which is framed by towering mountains and framed by breathtaking blue waters. Encircling the bay are a number of remarkably intact medieval towns. In addition to seeing the beautiful landscape, pilgrims come to see the 100 Christian churches and chapels scattered throughout the villages, as well as the 200 Orthodox churches. Number 14. Trolltunga Rock. The Sagrada Valley in western Norway is one of the top tourist destinations in all of Europe. Think about it. You're hovering 700 meters above the ground. The vast blue expanse of Lake Ringdalsvatnet lies far below, beneath your feet. What a stunning sight! This stone cliff is a 10 to 12 hour hike away. The entire route spans 23 kilometers through mountainous forest, with an elevation gain of approximately 1,000 meters. With the right footwear and a healthy body, climbing will be a breeze. Number 15. Neuschwanstein Castle. Neuschwanstein Castle is the prototypical fairy tale castle and an architectural masterpiece by Mad King Ludwig II of Bavaria. Indeed, Walt Disney drew inspiration for Sleeping Beauty Castle from the majestic spires and Romanesque revival style of the original castle. Located in South Bavaria amidst mountain forests and lakes that reflect light, the castle's stunning backdrop is just as jaw-dropping as the structure itself. Number 16. Palace of Westminster and Big Ben. An exquisite example of neo-Gothic architecture, this structure is both stark and beautiful. Located in the heart of London on the banks of the Thames, the palace was constructed in 1840. Its level of construction is astounding. The architect's original vision called for it to represent the majesty of the constitutional monarchy in Britain. Big Ben, a standalone attraction, is housed in one of the clock towers of the Palace of Westminster. This place is right in the middle of Britain's capital. Getting there is a breeze from either Westminster or Victoria Station on the subway. For those traveling alone, London is a great city to visit. Not obligated to participate in any particular excursion programs. Number 17. Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo, the capital of the small Principality of Monaco, is the place to go if you're a fan of glitz and glamour. These traits have long been associated with the Principality of Monaco, but they were elevated to a new level when the prince made Grace Kelly his princess. Monte Carlo is famous for its posh casino and high-speed car races, and it sits on the Mediterranean coast. Admire the yachts of the famous and wealthy as you stroll around the harbor. Number 18. Mont Saint-Michel. Just off the coast of Normandy, France, about a kilometer away, lies this renowned fortified island. The abbey at Mont Saint-Michel has been in continuous use since the 8th century, so a stroll around the grounds may make you feel like you've stepped into another world. Exploring the ancient walls and chapels is a fascinating experience. Number 19. St. Basil's Cathedral. Located in Moscow's equally famous Red Square, this winding cathedral features multicolored onion domes and is arguably Russia's most iconic landmark. In 1555, another famous man, Ivan the Terrible, constructed St. Basil's Cathedral. The building is completely out of place in Russia. It resembles a bizarre jumble of wildly colorful lollipops with bizarre designs. The cathedral is associated with Russia as a whole due to its distinctive design and its past associations with triumphant Tatarstan battle. Number 20. Canals. In all of Europe, this ranks among the most picturesque locations. In the vicinity of Lisse in the Netherlands lies the biggest royal flower garden in the world. Many people go to see the tulip plantations and the yearly flower festival. Park workers plant more than 7 million flower bulbs each spring. Irises, tulips, daffodils, lilies, roses, and carnations are all present. Midway through April into the beginning of May, the majority of tulips bloom. It is best to visit the park during the morning or afternoon on weekdays. You can get better photos, and there are fewer people around at these times. Number 21. Alhambra. Among Spain's many architectural marvels, the Alhambra stands tall. It is a stunning palace-fortress complex located in Andalusia province of southern Spain in the city of Granada. Constructed on the foundations of an earlier Roman stronghold, this massive complex had humble beginnings as a tiny fortress in the late 9th century. After the Christian conquest, it became the location where Christopher Columbus received permission to explore the New World. The breathtaking result of the merging of architectural styles through the years is evident. Impressive gardens and works of art can be found all over. Number 22. Dubrovnik Old Town. The red-roofed wonder that is Dubrovnik's Old Town begs to be discovered. The old city walls extend into the Adriatic Sea, and the maze of cobblestone streets conceals a treasure trove of eateries, pubs, shops, and museums. The Baroque churches and decaying buildings within the stone walls date back to the 16th century. Pyle Gate, which has stunning Renaissance arches and was built in 1573, is the entrance to the Old Town and looks even better when illuminated at night. Number 23. Saint-Michel. Situated 16 kilometers from Amsterdam, this Dutch tourist center is a popular destination. Discover the Saint-Michel, an outdoor ethnographic museum. In the middle of tulip fields sit massive windmills in a sleepy little town. While this is typical of rural areas in the Netherlands, there is one subtle difference. All of the old mills are operational here. Everything is authentic. The blades turn and the millstones crush the grain. Adorable houses, coffee shops, and souvenir shops are in the vicinity. Number 24. Canals of Amsterdam. The Canals of Amsterdam are major tourist attractions. More than 1,500 bridges allow people to cross the roughly 90 islands that surround the capital of the Netherlands, which is surrounded by more than 100 kilometers of canals. Because of its many canals, Amsterdam has earned the nickname Venice of the North. The canals are flanked by townhouses from the 17th century, which enhances their allure even further. That was an incredible tour of some of Europe's most incredible places. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more travel content. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss any of our new content.